Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I'm Robin, and Yakuza, and hey, guess what? It's Yakuza time. As has been teased for a little bit, we are finally starting Yakuza 0, which is one of my all-time favorites, and hopefully it'll be one of yours. So hi everybody, how are y'all doing? Let's go ahead and let the game speak for itself a little bit in this opening cinematic. Just because it's pure boy. A lot of boys. So many boys. How are y'all doing today? I myself am pretty tired, but I got a nice little coffee that Lark made me. And I spent the better part of the day preparing for this stream, actually. Once we're done, I can explain a little bit to Jack-chan. So, I got some content warnings just to top us off. This game is all about crimes and love. And love crimes. A lot of crying, there's some amputation because Yakuza. There's some sex, drugs, and alcohol because we're going to be in a seedy part of town. And for those of you who have ever been to Japan and have wandered around Kabukicho in the Shinjuku ward of Tokyo, you're going to find a lot of familiar places in this game. Just fun fact. Oh, that's how we're going to start. Okay, outfit exchange. Boom. That girl made. So be it. So welcome to the Yakuzas. A lot of weirdos to say nothing of the sub-stories. Okay, so we are going to start a brand new game, completely fresh. Why? Because I love to suffer. We're also going to start a normal difficulty just because. I want to get better at these games. The combat can be a little tricky. But yeah. We're gonna let myself suffer a little bit.
この街で喧嘩売んならちゃんと相手を選べ。大金持ち歩いてるときは特にな。
So we're starting off on a high moral note, clearly. Kamurocho 21st Century Redevelopment Plan begins. That's surely not going to be relevant. For the year is 1988. Japan is currently undergoing one of the biggest economic booms of its entire history.
こんな時間さすびら切ったってタクシー捕まんないんだから。
やだもう。いいから宅代出してよ。
あ、じゃあさプラザのスイートでも撮るよ。だから俺と朝までねね。なんだてめえ、いてんだよ。おいちょっと待てよこれ。
That's Eclipse.
おいてめえ、ぶつかっといて何スカとこいてんだよ。ちゃんと謝れっつんだよ。土下座しろ土下座。おいよしよよせ。ああ、いやその
This is peak nice man bun. Man turns around to reveal he's a member of the Tokugawa era shogunate. So, hi everyone. Welcome, Kat. Hi Ryan. Hi Judge. Hi Aleph. Hi Lark. Hi Necrobob. Anyone else I'm missing? I don't think so. I think we got everybody. So yeah.
よ、頼んでおいた仕事どう？
Hi Malik.
終わりました。ちょっと封筒がこのままでいいっすか？
そんなこと気にしないでいい。むき出しだろうが金は金だからね。堂島組さんは仕事早くて助かるよ。はいこれ約束の1割。ご苦労さん。
どうも。
でこれは俺からの気持ちね。
いやそれは
取り半が常識のこのご時世、安い取り分でやってもらってんだ。普通なら本職の人にこんな安い額の取り立て頼めないからね。
でも
同年代のガキどもが万札ちらつかせてタクシー乗る時代に本職の君が金もないんじゃ様になんねえだろ。ま、これは俺との初仕事を終えたご祝儀みたいなもんだ。はっ、取っとき。
ありがとうございます。
しかしバカに金貸しちまうと後が面倒でしょうがねえな。30万ポッチ捨てんのは簡単だが回収しとかねえと商売としてのけじめがつかねえなあ。
ええ、まあ
俺も長いことこの町で金貸しやってるからよくわかる。今の世の中、
Yeah, Judge, I have a
金の本当の価値が分かってるやつなんてほ
have a
とん
thought
ど
on
いや
that
しない。
subject.
その点学のない君の方が高学歴の若造よりよっぽど分かってる気がするんだけど、そうじゃない？
俺には分かりません。それじゃこれで。
なあ、うちに来ねえか兄ちゃん。君の腕っぷしならヤクザやるよりもっと簡単にもっと多くの金が稼げる。いい飯腹いっぱい食っていい女を好きなだけ抱ける。それだけじゃない、金さえあれば不幸な人間を幸せにすることすらできる。ヤクザは下積みが長え。手っ取り早くのし上がるにはうちに来て稼ぐってのもいい選択だと思うんだが。
3年前にその言葉を聞いてればそうしてたかもしれませんけど、一度極道になったもんは時間を巻き戻せない。
それが答え。
That's a really funny response that he's making now.
ヤクザには誰かを幸せにすることなんてできないんすかね。
Spoiler warning, he leaves the Yakuza like 3 freaking times.
俺はヤクザになったことねえからわからねえ。ま、気が変わったらいつでも連絡してくれ。じゃ。
And that's just in the games that were released up to this
金貸し
point.
が偉そうに。めんどくせ。
So yeah, this cutscene is like genuinely very funny, or this kind of cutscene is very funny just because, yeah, you're right. no other game uses this. This was a game on a new engine, or at least a fairly recent engine they developed for the Yakuza games. And they really wanted to show off. In Japan, these games were at their peak. Like a Dragon Ishin had come out not a year or so prior. We just got the remake/remaster. Quick organized crime is easy. I've already done like 5 times so far. But with this one, they wanted to try a bunch of new things while still kind of upholding a lot of the structure of the old games. And also kind of matching the density that the Yakuza series would have in terms of content by Yakuza 4 and 5, which 5 especially, massive game with like 5 different cities you can explore. Every club dressed in this game is goals, right? Oh, you guys are in for some action. These gates are going to be real familiar as we progress. Oh, I'm excited. I get to play this game for like the 4th or 5th time. I can't remember how many times I've played it. Okay. I even have a spreadsheet. I'm ready. Oh, is it time for me to do the thing? Okay. This is where Nishiki said he'd meet me. Guess I beat him here. 724106, huh? That's code for what you're up to. Waiting for your slow ass to show up. May as well have a look around and see if I can find it. Find Nishikiyama. Yeah, Bubble rips. Bubble is a great song. It's I got to listen to a little bit of it before the stream, and it is a very different vibe. It goes forward. So as I mentioned, this is based on a real-world location, Kabukicho, and literally most of this is like almost identical to the general layout up until you get up into this area, which goes by a few different names throughout the series, including West Park and Kamurocho Hills. And most of the areas that we wind up seeing, most of the major cities and suburbs, are based on real-world locations. To the point that while they don't always ape the names of different businesses, still kind of show up.
困ります。勘弁してください。
ごちゃごちゃうるせえんだよ。いいからさっさと出せ。
What you whining, nerd?
誰か助けて。
Running shakedowns on our turf? Somebody needs to set them straight before they try anything really stupid. So, as all good Yakuza do, we're going to go save a random citizen.
なんだよ。見てんじゃねえぞ俺。
おい、ヤクザじゃねえのか、そいつ。
バカ、ヤクザったって年も大して俺らと変わんねえ。どうせ下っ端だろ。
お前らこの町に来んのは初めてか。
だったらなんだよ。
ここらはうちの組の島なんだな。カムロ町を歩き慣れている連中ならこの辺りでバカはしねえ。
なんだと？ヤクザが偉そうに説教垂れてんじゃねえぞ。ほら
50 years later, this would be the spot of graffiti souls and underground radio fighting back against the government. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's one of the areas that they play around in Jet Set Radio, isn't it? Jesus, it is Kabukicho. Okay. So this is basically just an old school 3D beat 'em up. Much of the series would kind of maintain this format for a very long time. What's been interesting about this game is that it's the first game to change up, well, maybe not the first, but one of the first to change up Kiryu's fighting style. So these are the moves of a young and scrappy, not Grandpa Kiryu. All right. Now they're asking us to start grabs. Boom, boom, boom. And womp. I think new in this particular game is the resolute counter, which allows you to attack right away without having to upgrade your abilities, which we're going to be using a lot. So I have played damn near every single Yakuza title that has come out since launch. I own the first two on PS2. I've since collected, I think, every single American release so far. I love Young Scrappy Kiryu. He's so good. One of my favorite iterations. When I say I am excited to be playing this series for y'all, I hope you understand how much I mean it.
相変わらず容赦ねえな。錦、おめえいつまで経っても来ねえから待ち合わせすっぽかされたかと思ったよ。
A good boy who will never do wrong. Ever.
逆だ。おめえがなかなか来ねえからこうやって時間潰してたんじゃねえか。
Seriously, Nishiki's
暇
a bro.
潰しに喧嘩って。おとなしくヘルスにでも行けってろ。ガキじゃあるめえし。興味ねえ。相変わらず硬いね。まあいいや。とりあえず飲みに行こうぜ。久々にオールで付き合えよ。な？ああ。
ありがとうございました。
はい
や、この
Just
度
be
は
nice.
どうも。お日柄もよく。
行くぞ錦。
I would find it very difficult if y'all don't end up loving Nishiki throughout this game because he's so damn good. That perfect and totally cool guy who is always chill. Always. Always.
しかしよ、お前も様になってきたよな。もう一発のヤクザだ。今日の取り立てももう済ませたんだろ。まあな。これで風間のおやっさんも少し安心するか。さあな。あいにく俺の取り柄は喧嘩の腕っぷしだけだ。お前みたいに器用じゃねえからな。何言ってんだ。こんなバカみてえな時代だぜ。楽しまなきゃ損だろう。少し頭使えや。風間のおやっさんが無所から出てくるのは年明けてからだ。それまでに俺も少しは器用になってくさ。へえ。ならまずそのみすぼらしいなりから変えてみな。お前もたまには50万のスーツでも着てみろよ。そうすりゃ世の中の見え方もちった変わる。俺は服なんかどうでもいい。風間のおやっさんだっていつも地味な服着てんだろ。お前な、あの人は組の若頭。堂島組のナンバー2だぞ。あのレベルまで行きゃそれでも通用するがな。極道商売にある程度見栄が必要なんだよ。お前が最近車買ったのもその見栄のためか。このこじゃれたライターも俺んだ。そろそろ返せよ。見栄張りてんならケチケチすんな。お前も本当は分かってんだろ。人は車のエンブレムと着ている服のブランド、そしてこの堂島組の大門を見て素直に言うことを聞く。
ヤクザは見え張ってなんぼだぜ。
そんなのか。
そんなもんさ。仇の癖してアコギな商売するやつに借りた金で遊びまくるバカ。この町の連中に人の内面なんて見抜けやしねえ。奴らにとっちゃ外見が全てだ。
わかった、もういい。それより飲みに行くんじゃなかったのか。
おうおう、そうだったな。よし、たまにはピンク通りにでも行くか。あの辺りにいい店があるんだ。
All right, catching up with the chat.
行くぞ。
Ayla says, still remember playing my first Yakuza game, I think it was 4, and being so surprised at how long it took before I was punching people. I had to do golf first, as I recall. Yeah, that's definitely like 3 through 5. And I think Judge was talking about the documentary series they were doing on the Yakuza series.
この辺りの店、ちゃんと出入りしてるか？当たり外れも含めて何でも知っとかねえとな。
Nishiki is just kind of telling us a little bit about the town. They do a lot of their mocap first. They do a lot of their story stuff very early on in development. Hi, Lindsay. So they end up designing around the story as opposed to the other way around. They have a knack for this kind of formula that they use. So yeah, sometimes you'll go a long time before you actually get to the battles. Judge says the word Yakuza is derogative, and the Yakuza themselves refer to as Gokudo. Yeah, you actually won't hear the word Yakuza in this whole game, except in like these the localization. Yeah, we are getting in the game. This is an incredibly prolific dev, considering that they can churn out like 30 to 60 hour games, sometimes 100-hour games on a yearly basis. Lost Judgment being like 80 or so hours, and Yakuza Like a Dragon, Yakuza 7, being around 100 hours and being a JRPG instead of a beat 'em up. Those came out like within a couple of years of each other, which is absurd to me. I don't know how they do it. They have had an incredible pipeline since the first game. A lot of these are made up of former staff from Smilebit. Some of the staff originally worked with Yu Suzuki on Shenmue and would go on to make Super Monkey Ball and Jet Set Radio and a bunch of other like iconic Sega titles before they would form Ryuga Gotoku Studios, which I think was under a different name when they first founded. And then they would almost exclusively make Yakuza titles. They would also be responsible for remastering Virtua Fighter 5 for the PS4 and 5. Environments are really well scaled to normal people, but the heroes, I think, are clearly scaled a little taller, so it makes the environment look teeny tiny. Yeah. The main characters, like the big boys, the protags, are very larger than life in a literal sense. They'll reuse 90% of the map from game to game. Yeah, no. Kamurocho remains largely unchanged. And it works. It's the only game franchise that's able to get away with that. I love it. What's this? How do I want to do this? What's this? A fight? Looks like it. What's this? Come on, you're in the way. What's your problem, bro? You got a problem? We're in the middle of some important business. Hey, old man, quit talking to those them. We're not done here. Who's an old man? You snot-nosed little punk. Who's a snot? Whatever you said. Oh, now you've done it. Yeah, come on, Grandpa. Take your best shot. Oh, screw it. They're completely wasted. It's not worth the trouble. Let's take a different road. No need. I've got a faster way to fix this. No? Yeah. I just need to sober them up a bit. With my fists. Just unironically drops that line. The protagonist. Jen, you can't tell if you're a sadist or a charity worker. What are you talking? What are you blabbing about? Stay out of this. Yeah, butt out, you. What? What was the Yakuza game where the guy with the giant mohawk learns fighting moves from seeing a little old lady on a Vespa rocket headbutt a guy in the groin? So he whips out his phone and blogs it and unlocks the move. That mechanic, the revelation system, starts in Yakuza 4. Yeah, the Vespa lady is for free. She ogles a hot boy as she's driving down the road in Okinawa and does a frickin' flip on a Vespa. It's great. It's beautiful. So, here comes the best part. The heat actions. They are utterly frickin' brutal. I don't know what a washing machine was doing there, but okay. Now we're seeing top right, or at least we did for a second. There's a thing called the completion system. We get completion points for a whole bunch of things that we can exchange for huge moves. Yeah, Lark, it is in fact a system just for learning moves. It's also one of my favorite systems that they've never used again. What? Where am I? What was I doing here? And who are you? Sounds like that sobered them up. Must be your delicate touch. I remember watching music videos at that bar, and we got to talking about which idols we liked. Yeah, then some smartass started making fun of poor, sweet Shoko-chan, and then... Oh, my head's throbbing. I can't remember past that. I think you two have had enough for tonight. Go home. Yeah. Ow. Oh, you okay, mister? Here, I'll walk you to the train. Take it slow. Thanks. You're awful considerate for a kid your age. All's well that ends well. Let's hit that bar. Yeah. There's the CP system. What? What a waste. Damn shame, I say. Huh? You've got a punch like a 2-ton gorilla. You go wasting it on drunks. What do you think that talent was meant for? All that raw fighting prowess. Look, I just helped a couple of guys work off some alcohol. That's all. Yes, that's the point. That's the problem. You want to talk alcohol? You're like taking one swig from a vintage bottle and tossing the rest. From the look of you, you're Japanese mafia, yeah? Something like that. Yes. Yeah, it seems like you're pretty confident in a fight. Real dynamite boy. You're calling me boy? Don't get ruffled now, kid. Compared to me, you're practically a toddler. Hey, Kiryu. What's the holdup, man? It's nothing. Be right there. No sense wasting time on this drunk. I should just go. Too much booze is bad for you, Gramps. Take care. Hey. Hey! Hey now, hold up, wait. I got one piece of advice for you. And I've got a friend waiting for me. If you've got something to say, make it quick. Oh! Out for a night with your main dog. Me and the boys used to really wreck it back when I was your age. But if you spend all your money playing around, you'll never get stronger. You gotta invest in yourself. What, like a Gym membership?
No.
Nah. That's no better than spending it on booze. I'm talking about investing in yourself. Literally. Literally. What does that even mean? Glad you asked, my boy. Here's a special lecture. Just for you. And so, that is our cheap and very beneficial introduction to the upgrade system. This game is all about money, so we're going to see number go up a lot. And if there's one thing we like on this channel, there's one thing we like in games in general, it's when the number go up. Is Nishiki really that much my dog? You keep pouring money into yourself, and with a little training, that talent of yours will grow in no time. To keep the women and wine on a budget, here. Investing in myself, literally. Never thought of that. I bet you're glad you stopped and listened now, eh? Yeah, I guess I am. Yo, get you! Coming. All that serious talk killed my buzz. For round 2, you have a good night, my boy. See, you're going to visualize the start button here, and then you're going to imagine going down to the abilities menu. Then you're going to press X. What? You know, it looks like a cross. No, what? What a weird old man. What's his deal?
Yakuza?
Anyway. Yeah, they decided that this game was going to be built so much around the economic boom, the economic bubble, that literally everything is based on money. No other game uses money, or no other game in the franchise uses money specifically for upgrades. It's almost exclusively used for like all sorts of different things, like, you know, purchasing stuff from stores naturally. But this game, money, money, money. The dude looks like he should be an NPC in a Devil May Cry. Very similar to an NPC in Devil May Cry 5.
たく相変わらず品のねえ街だよな。
だから人が集まってくるんじゃねえのか。最近の景気で金持った欲の塊みてえな連中がな。そいつらが酒やら女やら欲しがって集まる場所なんだ。この彼女って街は。
なんだ、不器用なりに一応分かってんじゃねえか。
見直したか。
Not that you're wrong.
錦山くん
Here come the 80s fashion babes.
なんだあいつら。
現役女子大生ホステスのまどかちゃんとゆいちゃんだ。
は？
ねえ、ポケベル鳴らしてるんだから電話してよ。今度いつお店来てくれるの？
今日後で顔出すよ。
本当に？
なんだよ、俺の言うこと疑ってる？
信じたいけどな。
そんなこと言うなよ。
I love that striped suit so much.
やったー！信じてるよ。
女ってのは器
You
用な
gave me
もんだ
money and that
ね。
means I love you.
ありがとう。じゃあまた後でね。待ってるよ、錦山くん。
いつの間にか大した顔じゃねえか、錦。
お前さ、俺があの女たちにまんまと小遣いせびられたと思ったろ。けどそうじゃねえ。女とつながっとくことが大事なんだ。いいか、組の上にいる兄貴たちは基本的に女にモテない。あの人たちは見るからにヤクザでございますって格好してるからな。
それも
Funny guy?
だから兄貴たちと飲むときいろんな女連れてくとそれだけで小遣いくれるし、俺の組での覚えもめでたくなる。どうせ極道やるならどんな手使ってものし上がらなきゃ意味がねえ。違うか？
なるほど、そうかもしんねえな。
さあ、店はここだ。今夜はとことん付き合ってもらうからな。
Once again, just really excited to be playing this. Forget if we get to do karaoke like right off the bat, because if we do, that's gonna be fun.
お前この店にはよく来んのか？
ん？これで2度目だけど。なんでだ？
ボトルキープなんかしてるからよ。常連なのかと思ってな。
ちまちまビール飲むより見栄えがいいだろう。店のもんに顔も売れる。俺は安く見られるのはごめんなんだな。
なるほど。お前は偉いよ。確かに見栄ってのを大事にしてる。
おめえもこの世界でのし上がりたきゃ少しは見習えよ。
Talking over the game for just a little bit, but yeah, you can't tell from the chat.
おめえはそういうタイプじゃねえってこ
There's
と
a
だ。
lot of character work being done for literally the entire franchise.
おやっさんの背中を追いかけてこの世界に入った。孤児だった俺ら拾ってくれたあの人のために。てめえの体張るくらいしか脳がね
え。いや、もしかしたらおめえは今のままでいいのかもな。
ん？
おめえが下で頑張って風間のおやっさんが出世すりゃ、おめえにも出世の芽が出てくるかもしれない。そういうのし上がり方もあるさ。ただおめえは風間のおやっさんの子じゃない。堂島組の組員なんだ。おやっさん、なんで俺らのこと風間組に入れてくれなかったんだろうな。そりゃ堂島組の方が格は上だけどさ。
よせよ。おやっさんに考えがあってのことだ。
まあそうだな。よし、真面目な話はもうやめだ。カラオケでもしてパーッと騒ごうぜなあ。
わかった。今日はとことん付き合うぜ。
Watched all my betting after way too long and I didn't realize I could feel this level of cozy, right? And like, this is the coziest part of the game too. I finally found the perfect position on our couch to sleep whenever I feel like taking the couch, where I just pass out because I am just like surrounded by blankets and cushions. It's so good. Okay, so now we're doing the best thing. Please turn your volume up. Pay close attention. I think this is the first game where they start doing like outfit changes. This isn't even the best karaoke song in this game either. Can you tell I've done karaoke at least a fair amount? I haven't played this particular game in about 2 years, 1.5 years. I just know that song really well.
知らなかったぜ。おめえがあんなにカラオケ好きだったとはよ。
バカ。そりゃお前がハメ外そうとか言うから仕方なく付き合ってやっただけで。
嘘つけ。その割にはノリノリだったじゃねえか。普段から隠れて練習してるんだろなあ。
よせよ。そんなわけねえだろ。
Yeah, Judge, I know the story behind that, and it's kind of actually incredible.
それにしても思いっきり歌ったら腹減ったな。締めにラーメンでも言っとくか。
まだ食うつもりか。俺はそんなに腹減ってねえよ。
まあいいじゃねえか。付き合えよ。天国圏でどうだ。
しょうがねえな。わかったよ。
Yeah, so the story behind that is that that particular member of the dev team has a notebook he carries around that literally has hundreds of songs that he memorized just for karaoke. He carried it to the office because he would go do karaoke after work. So because of him, we have one of the most iconic aspects of this franchise.
つっても男のアイドルなんか俺も今勉強中だ。知ったかぶりしてなんとかやり過ごしてる。
それ周りにバレてんじゃねえのか。
かもな。やっぱアイドルっつったら女だ。最近はマジで可愛い子が多いぞ。
おお、そうなのか。
ああ、帰ったらチェックしてみろよ。案外ハマって俺より詳しくなるかもな。
さあ、
そのうち俺ら二人8匹でコンサート行ってたりして。
お互い想像したくねえ姿だ。
だな。
Yeah, the voice actor for Kiryu, which has remained consistent throughout the series, can do some goddamn enka. He's got a beautiful voice.
おい、なんだよ。全然食ってねえじゃんか。
だからもう食えねえって言ったろ。大盛りなんか頼みやがって。
情けねえこと言うなよ。それでも男が。
昨夜11時頃、
My tummy hurts and I'm being so brave about
若い
it.
男性の変死体は激しい暴行を受けており、警視庁では殺人事件とみて付近を捜査中です。ただいま続報が入りました。若い男性の身元が判明したとのことです。
I just hear Lark laughing from the other room.
都内在住の会社員栗原太一さん
Oh
32
shit,
歳。
that dude died.
警視庁の調べでは栗原さんは金融業者数社から借金を抱えていたとみられ、今後関係者から事情を聞く方針です。
おい、桐生。
ん？
カムロ町で殺したと。
よくある話だろうが。
いや、お前昨べの取り立て相手のこと結構痛めつけたって言ってたよな。
Intrigue.
こちらが栗原さんの死体が発見された現場です。
ここって俺が取り立てした場所だ。
おいおい、お前マジか。
いや、死ぬまで殴ったわけじゃねえはずだ。
この場所はカムロ町で人がごった返すネオン街からわずかに裏道を入った先にあります。ビルとビルに囲まれて人目につきにくい、かなりいびつな空間という印象を受けますが、栗原さんの死体はこのわずかに残る更地に倒れていたとのことです。
こいつ俺が取り立てたやつだ。
お前本当に間違いねえのか。
はあ、
何やってんだよ。取り立てで相手殺しちまうなんてよ。誰からだ。 組か。
ああ、早速呼び出した。
Well, that was fast.
事務所に電話してくれ。
やっぱり今のニュースの件で呼び出されてんだよな、お前。まずいことになったな。いや、お前ももちろんやべえけど、これで風間のおやっさんの立場も危うくなる。
何？
この不始末につけ込まれちまうってことだ。
どういう意味だ？
お前や俺がおやっさんに拾われたってことは堂島組の人間なら誰でも知ってる。だからよ、俺らの不始末はおやっさんの責任にもなっちまう。
だが俺がやっちまったことだ。おやっさんは関係ねえ。
そうはいかねえよ。殺しとなるとことがでかい。多分おやっさんの後釜に座ろうって連中は間違いなくそこをついてくる。堂島組若頭補佐の3人とかな。
くそ。
そもそも半年前、おやっさんが札にパクられたのもその3人の誰かに売られたって噂だ。
なんだそれは。
おやっさんの仕切ってた鳥羽、周到に場所変えてたのにいきなり摘発食らったろ。ありゃ組の事情に詳しいもんが札にチクったとしか思えねえ。でそれが誰かっていや、3人の若頭補佐の一人、クゼの兄貴だったって噂だ。
We're gonna hate Kuze.
クゼの兄貴がおやっさんを札に売ったってことか。
もちろん証拠があるわけじゃない。でもよ、その件でおやっさんが無所に行ってからクゼはえらい勢いついてる。火のないとこになんとやらだ。
何しろ今は組に連絡するしかねえだろう。
そうか、そうだな。分かった。俺はとりあえず知恵貸してくれる人を探してみる。
すまね
え。Okay. What do we got now? We have to call Dojima Family HQ. Be a payphone around here. Alright, so a little brush up on everything. Dojima Family is a subsidiary of the Tojo clan. We have our 3 lieutenants, and Kazuma Kiryu and Nishikiyama are both members of the Dojima family, despite the fact that they were actually brought into the Yakuza by Shintaro Kazama, who was actually the person running the orphanage that these two showed up at, which is one of the reasons why they wound up where they did. Better call the family office. Dojima is going to be an important name for at least a few games, so important to get this information right.
桐生だ。そっちで誰か俺のポケベル鳴らしたか。
あ、はい。クゼの兄貴に言われまして。桐生さん、すぐ事務所までお越し願いやす。
Right away, Kuze is on the phone.
若頭補佐のお三方が桐生さんをお待ちで。
そうか、わかった。
Well, guess I'd better take a taxi to the Dojima family headquarters. Just going to lampshade that mechanic. We're still in Chapter 1, so we don't have access to the city nearly as much as we do. They really want us to make sure that we get through this opening story, we see the inciting incident. And then, only then, do we get the freedom to be a crime boy. By crime boy, I mean we solve crimes by beating people up, which in and of itself is a crime, but it's okay. Because we're doing crime to prevent other crime. And that means it evens out, right? Yeah, that's how that works. Gender, crime boy. You get it. I love that I bought this mic specifically so that I'd be ready for Yakuza. Because I knew I was going to be talking a lot. So glad I got everything sorted in time.
Boy of crime. Crime of boy. Boy.
Now you're going to see 3 of the best faces in this series. It's about when they start doing photo scans of faces.
Oh, ずいぶん待たしてくれるじゃねえか。偉くなったもんだな。おう、キリ。
There he is. The man we're going to hate the most.
申し訳ありません。クゼの兄貴。
こんな昼間から東島組の幹部がガン首揃えてお前を呼び出してあるよ。わかるよな。
Keiji Shibusawa. It was honestly alright.
カムロ町で見つかった死体の件ですが。
やっぱりてめえか。こりゃゴルどころじゃなくなっちまったな。なあ、クゼの兄貴。
And Hiroki Awano.
お前に取り立てを頼んだ金貸しから組に連絡があってな。
金貸し？
東郷クレジットの社長だ。
Yeah, they pull from some interesting sources for their faces.
もっとも、あいつは自分のせいじゃねえって早速逃げ打ってやがったかな。たかが30万程度の小競りの取り立てで本性が下手打つとも思っていなかっただろうからな。はあ、ちんけな金貸しとはいえ同情するぜ。まあそんなことはどうでもいい。理由がどうあれ仇をやっちまったっつうことはどう幕を引くか。だが
ちょっと待ってください。俺は
ジタバタすんじゃねえ。安心しろ。仇ったって相手も借金まみれのクズだ。臭い飯7、8年食えば事は収まる。
俺に掴まれた。
なあ、殺しの方はそれでお上と手打ちするとして、それより問題はあの場所からどう人目をそらすかだが。そうだな。面倒なことをしてくれたもんだ。
Yeah, Lindsay. There's a little bit of jank because these games are very carefully budgeted.
あの場所ってどういう意味っすか？
But it just...
とぼけんじゃねえよ。
I can't imagine these games being any other way.
お捨ててった場所だ。おいゲリア、おめえよりによってなんであの場所でやったんだ。え？まさか風間の頭の指示ってわけじゃねえよな。
おやつさんの指示ってなんでおやつさんの名前が出てくるんすか？
聞かれたことだけに答えろ。なんであの場所を選んだ？頭の指示じゃねえのか。あ？それにチャカはどこで手に入れた？それも頭から渡されたのか。
チャカ？一体何の話をしてるんですか？俺は銃なんか持ってません。
この後に及んで白を切りつもりってか。見つかった下は痛めつけられた後、とどめに頭を打たれていた。札はまだ公表してねえかな。
本当ですか？その話。 だったら死体転がしたのは俺じゃありません。俺は素手で奴を殴っただけです。本当です。
もしその話が本当だとしたら、お前は誰かにはめられたってことになる。そうだな。
はい。間違っても俺は銃を撃ったりはしていません。
と言ってるが、どうしますか？
嘘に決まってんだろ。たくわらぎしやがって。てめえみたいな下っ端はめて誰が得するってんだ。
おうキリ、もう一度聞くぞ。なんでわざわざあの場所で騒ぎを起こしたんだ？
金貸しからの指示だったんです。あの場所に相手を呼び出すから、少し痛い目に遭わせてから金を取り立ててくれって。
今言ったこと間違いねえな。
え
え。どうやら金貸しから話聞く必要がありそうだな。
とはいえ、うちの組があの殺しに関係していたっていうのは事実だ。しかも場所が場所だ。このままじゃあっちの仕事に支障が出ちまう。どうするよ、クゼな兄貴。
答えは一つだろう。
It's said before, that lot is one of the most important locations in the series. Yep. It is technically canonical that Phoenix Wright did defend one of the crime boys from Yakuza in legal battle. I think Machima.
例の死体が見つかったあの場所はな、あそこは通称空の一坪って厄介な土地なんだよ。お前ら下っ端は知らねえかもしれねえけどな、堂島組長から俺ら頭補佐の3人に命令が出てたんだ。どんな手使ってもその空の一坪を手に入れろとな。
空の一坪？
針の穴ほどの隙間もない繁華街に偶然できた一坪の空き地だ。それを親父が欲しがってる。
Yeah, it's Project X Zone, which rules, by the way.
親が欲しがるものを差し出す。それが子分の義務ってわけだ。だが、その場所で仇の死体が見つかった。あの土地が世間の目を引いちゃ、地上げしようにも手出しが難しくなっちまう。ほんと困った話さ。ああ。
それがおやっさんとどんな関係が？
あの一坪にはな、別の意味もあってな。堂島の親父に差し出したやつにはとっておきの褒美が用意されてる。
褒美？
おう。不在の風間の頭の後、堂島組次期若頭のポストだ。つまりあの土地は俺ら頭補佐にとってただの一坪じゃねえってことだ。まあ最初はてっきり風間の頭と繋がってるお前が俺らの邪魔するためにやったのかと思ってたが、その顔色じゃ何にも知りませんでしたって感じだな。
ちょっと待ってください。それじゃ風間のおやっさんはどうなるんです？
さあな。だが組の一大臣に無所にいるようじゃ頭は務まんねえだろ。おまけにだ、ガキの頃から育ててきた可愛い子分が理由はどうあれ仇をぶち殺しちまったとあっちゃきっちりけじめつけねえとな。
おやっさんは関係ない。それで俺も 殺しはやっていません。
そういうことは殺につってもヤクザの言い分聞くほど連中も暇じゃねえだろうな。殺には今日中に実施しろよ。それと縁故詰めとけや。お前も極道なら組長に挨拶しとかねえと筋が通らねえぞ。
So, brief summary, especially for those of you who are just kind of vibing off of everything. Let's make sure we aren't walking over everything. Cool. So, the brief summary is that empty lot is currently a point of contention. It's seemingly unclaimed, and it would help give the Tojo clan basically full control over a big part of Kamurocho, and the Dojima family is currently after it. With a murder being set there, unbeknownst to Kiryu, it gets the police involved and makes it that much harder to do a whole bunch of crime for it. They want it so bad, and now the police are involved. That just screws things. Well, thanks for coming, Ryan. Remember, you could check the VODs for 60 days after initial airing. Kiryu was led there by a loan shark who paid for his services to go rough up a guy and take his money. Sometime after that, someone went to that lot and shot the dude instead. So somebody, possibly the loan shark, used Kiryu set up a false accusation. And since people were able to attest to where Kiryu was, including at the scene of the crime, it makes it that much harder for this to be worked out. Looks like that loan shark set me up. I'm really bad at summarizing. My brain just kind of fries when I try. I don't know what his game is, but he and I are gonna have a talk. Hey, boy! Oh, you're the old guy from last night. Finally! I've been searching for hours. For me? You reek of booze. You're wasted. This whole town's one big bar. It was made for drinking. Me and Kamochi-kun here have been at it all night. Yeah, well, glad somebody's having a good morning. Face more sour than 11, boy. What's wrong? I can't promise much, but I'm happy to lend you an ear. I've just got a lot going on right now. Uh-huh. Well, all right. Anyway, I had a favor I wanted to ask you. Yeah? You mentioned you'd been looking for me. Actually, wait. Sorry, but I don't have time for any of this right now. I'll see you later. I just need you to talk to a couple of guys. They'll be here real soon. They'll also be real angry. You're not even listening. Why should I take care of your problems? That's a great question. Ask them. They're real eager to talk to you, too. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Here they are now. All right, Gramps. Is this the kid? Yes, sir. My prize pupil. I'm sorry. Pupil? Oh. The $1,000,000 loan I gave these two deadbeats is way past due. I need it back, and I ain't waiting much longer. Why tell me about it? Wait, you don't expect me to pay, do you? That tip I gave you the other day is worth at least that, no? Besides, the debt of the master are the debts of, you. Like hell they are. Since when are you my master, anyway? I don't really give a shit who you are. Just give me my money before the big gentleman behind me gets impatient. Bruno here, he's got a short fuse. It's like the stubborn types. For your own sake, I'd pay up before I got hurt. Hey, boy. What now? You think you could, take Big Bruno there in a fight? Couldn't say for sure. Doesn't really matter either way because you're not going to drag me into your problems. Oh, so you think he beat you? I didn't say that. But look, if you're trying to bait me, it's not going to work. It's your debt. You handle it. That's a letdown. Can't have you getting spooked over a chump like him. He's bargain bin muscle. Dime a dozen. Bottom of the bracket. Bracket? What are you even talking about? Hey, what's with all the whispering, boys? Are you paying, or does this get ugly? Told you, this has got nothing to do with me. Okay, all right. I'll pay you the money. Wise choice. Feel terrible, just terrible for all the hassle I caused. Tell you what, why don't we make it 2 million? You want to pay me double? Like I'm gonna buy that. You're drunk off your ass, old man. Well, I got the money. Be happy to give it to you, even. On one condition. Yeah? And what's that? You have your tank back there, fight us for it. He beats all 3 of us, the 2 million's yours. We win, and we don't owe you a thing. Shit, you're not drunk, you're crazy. Bruno's famous around here for busting heads. All 3 of you could rush at him at the same time, and he'd snap you like twigs. Nah. Fight's gotta be one-on-one. Rules and all. 3 against 1 wouldn't be fair. Oh, you want to take him on solo? Well, hell. If you don't mind me taking the money off your corpse, I'm game. You got yourself a deal. Well, that's just lovely. I'll tell you right now, I'm not bailing you out. You don't want to get hurt and start apologizing now. Okay, I'll go first then. Hey, are you even listening? Are you sure you want to do this? It'll be fine. Just a little workout. You just focus on keeping an eye on the action, boy. Watch Kamoji's moves. Seriously? And fight. Love all these fake outs. That's rad. And just like that, with Kiryu's seeming eidetic memory, he is able to learn a martial arts style in a matter of seconds. Oh, I'm tired. Gotta remember to eat before I do this stuff. How much was it? What were those moves just now? Actually, forget it. Are you okay? You shouldn't push yourself like that. He's fine. Told you, didn't I? Big guy didn't land a single punch on him. Hey, you in the coat. Homeless dude. Bruno's barely got a scratch on him. You gonna try to finish the job with those weak-ass punches? No. Kamoji-kun, you sit this one out. I'm calling around as your manager. Let the kid take it from here. You know what to do, don't you, boy? Yeah. All right. Meant it when I said I wouldn't bail you out, but watching him just put me in the mood for a quick round. Right then, on to round 2 of the 2 million yen murder parade. Bruno, take him. So, not a common feature of this particular game, or of this particular franchise, but we have access to multiple styles, which I think started with Ishin back when it first came out. Which also similarly featured 4 styles to swap between at your leisure. One of the disadvantages of the brawler or the rush style is that we can't grab. Instead, what we get is this nice little jump kick. Boop. What just happened? We got a punch in. Who the hell are you? Name's Kiryu. Dojima family. Which family are you guys with? Whoa, wait. You're a proper Yakuza? Sorry, sir. I didn't know. We just work for Toko Credit. Well, there's a coincidence. I have business with your boss. Need to meet with them as soon as possible. You know where he is right now? The president? I figure he'd be at the office at this hour. I see. It's in the building on Taihei Boulevard East, right? I'll pay him a visit then. And that takes care of that little debt of ours, right? Yeah, fine. Deal's a deal. Bruno here will have to cover the difference. How our kind of debt collection works. Oh, whew. It's a tough world, I tell you. Well, I'd better get moving. Come on, Bruno. Pick it up. Okay, boss.
Oi.
Hey, tell me something. Oh? Just who are you? Why approach me? What are you after? Me? Yes, well, people here call me Bacchus. And I came to you because I had an angry thug on my butt. Yeah, nice of you to dump him on me. Look, if you're in some trouble, tell me. Maybe I can help. That goes for him, too. Those weren't the moves of an amateur. What's his deal? A real steal of a deal is what it is. He's got a gig sweeter than honey. Real fascinating to watch. You should go have a look, too, boy. At Kamoji's job, but he's homeless, right? What kind of work does he do? He's a... whatchamacallit, a fisting artist. Whoa, that's not really my scene. That ain't it. It's punch-out artist. Yeah, that. A punch-out artist. Slip of the tongue. All right. So what's a punch-out artist? The customer pays a fee, then they get to throw as many punches at me as they like. I don't think I followed. This some new S&M thing? Nah, nothing like that. Come on by and watch if you got questions. I work in the Shichibuku parking lot. Yes. What you couldn't hear has got plenty to teach you about the fighting, my boy. You'll kick yourself if you don't check it out. All right, I got the picture. Shichibuku parking lot, right? I'll swing by if I can find the time. It's Kiryu-san from the Dojima family, right? I'll be waiting. See you soon. Oh yeah, there's a lot of S&M in this game. It's great. Well, that takes care of my troubles for the day. I suppose I still can't convince you to take on the world. The world? What does that even mean? Are you still trying to recruit me into pro fighting or whatever it is? That's exactly what it was. You got potential most men can't even dream about. That world champ title could be yours. Sorry, I'm not some starry-eyed kid who'd fall for that line. If you're looking to scout somebody, keep looking. I'll tell you one thing, boy. You keep living street fight to street fight, you'll wind up with a knife between your ribs in some dark alley. That's no way to go out. You belong in the light, the spotlight. And I can get you onto all the brightest ones. What do you say? You and me versus the world. Yeah, okay. We're just mad you're not gonna change your life around because some old geezer asked you to. I get it. I'll give up. Doesn't mean I'm giving up for good. You got room to grow like a tree. I'll keep coaching you along the way. You've got skills as a trainer, that much I believe. But I'm really not in a position to be worrying about anybody but myself right now. Sorry, but hey, maybe I'll see you around. All right, my boy. Now steer clear of dark alleys till then, you hear? No knives in those ribs. Or bullets, for that matter. Are you trying to jinx me? See you later, Bacchus. Apparently, the Toko Credit's president's in his office on Taihei Boulevard East. Right there. Yeah, punch-out artist. Spends all day with his NES, he does. Ooh. Do I hear a crime? I hear a crime. Somebody help. Nothing to see here. Or do you want to be my new punching bag? Intervene. I'm the kind of punching bag that punches back. Tough guy, huh? You're dead. Oh, we're just going to use this style a little bit. we're going to try and keep an eye on these, on how often we use these styles to defeat enemies. Because again, we got a completion point system that is going to require a little bit of diligence. Oh, I love that face down slam. It's so nice. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Thanks. I didn't know what I would have done without you. Please, take this. You got a slightly battered toughness light. All right. Oh, and speaking of completion points, this is where we're going to be doing a lot of our exchanges, and also where we get to meet Bob Utsunomiya. It's me, Bob Utsunomiya Zero. Guess what I have for you? So we have access to a whole bunch of little perks. Part of this is from beating the game, and some of it is just for DLC. Which I've bought nearly all of the DLC for this franchise, which I'm not proud of, but I have no regrets. Can't find it, but there was a YouTube video of someone who had modded Kiryu in Yakuza 3 and uploaded a video of the revelation essence of self-destruction. Kiryu had huge hair and looked like a man in a giant suit. I love that. Oh, we got so many materials, including for a system that we have yet to even encounter. Okay, we also got a bunch of stuff that we can actually go sell, which I think we're going to go do. All right, so here's the way this works. Every time we complete something on our completion list, we get completion points, which we can exchange here. Some of this is like really cool. We get the card watcher accessory, which is part of a little side event that we can do. We can increase the length of time that we can sprint. We can get a bottomless stomach so that we can keep eating no matter what, which will be great for completion points. And eventually just completely negate stamina. With this menu, we eventually get like all sorts of stuff, like we get more money per enemy we fight. We can limit break, so we can just keep adding in more and more points. Ooh, and more Nuva Rishmen start appearing around time, which are enemies we can fight that grant a lot of money. And eventually we can get the golden pistol, which gives us the ability to have a gun with infinite ammo. It's kind of game-breaking. Of course, I'm going to go for it. And lastly, we have something for a minigame, or a side hustle, where we get to go into real estate. But we're not worrying about that right now. For now, we're just going to save up our stuff. We don't need a lot of sprinting. We're just going to head on to the next event. Coco Credit. This is that loan shark's office. I don't know what they're up to. Better go in prepared. Yeah, just gonna jump on in. Infinite ammo.
俺が来んのは宣告承知ってわけか。堂島組の桐生一馬だ。どこクレジットの社長に俺をはめた礼を言いに来た。
うちの社長はあんたに会う気はありませんよ、桐生さん。
じゃあお前ら半殺しにして会う気にさせてやる。
この人数相手にあんた一人でか。
ああ、こっちはいい加減爆発しそうになってんだ。さっさと道上げねえがチンピラー。
Now we get to do a gauntlet. One of my favorite things about this franchise is that sometimes they just are like, you know what? You don't have to fight in the streets. We're just going to give you a whole bunch of hallways to fight a whole bunch of dudes in. And it's frankly a lot of fun. My dude, the frickin' Ash Cube. So what's everybody been playing lately? Because I have actually been playing Like a Dragonetian, which just came out and I am adoring it. Yakuza series starts making a bit more sense once you realize it's an RPG, building for dungeons. Yeah, pretty much. This technically has infinite ammo, but doesn't have infinite durability. It does in this game. Well, I mean, it's part of your body, and your body doesn't have infinite durability, so you know what? Actually, you're right. I take it back.
Aとはあんただけだ、社長。じっくり話を聞かせてもらう。
話？何の話だ？
Ooh, Wario Land 3. Yeah,
今
it's on
更
the
とぼ
Switch
け
right
だって
now.
時間の無駄だ。
I started Wario
な
Land
ぜ
1
俺をは
recently.
めた？あんたの目的は何だ？
おい、近づくな！わかった。全部話す。だからちょっと待ってくれ。俺はあんたをはめる気なんてなかった。ただ人から頼まれた通りに動いただけだよ。あんたにあの場所で取り立てさせるようにって。
そいつを頼んだのは誰だ？
その人は。あ。
Oh, look.
クセの。
It's that asshole.
兄貴。まさかあんたが俺を。
何の話だねえ社長さん。桐生、お前何やってんだ？あ？殺日するように言ったはずだろう。寝ぼけたことやってんじゃねえぞ。
Love doing dumb shit.
ああ、やっぱちょっとなまってんな。現役の頃はガキのしつけなんざ一発で済んだんだがよ。社長さん、ちょっと外してもらえませんか？この若いのに説教しねえとなんねえもんでね。
ごゆっくり。
俺。
Well, that's nice of him.
うめえぞそれ。
Keeping an eye on chat and cataloging responses.
お前とは一度腹割って話してと思ってたからよ。
Oh, hi, Chata.
おめえと錦山孤児なんだってな。風間の頭がやってる施設の出なんだろう。確かひまわりとかいう養護施設だ。極道なんてまともに育ったやつの方が少ねえ。孤児だからって恥じる必要はねえぞ。ただな、風間の頭もえげつねえ真似をするよな。
どういう意味ですか？
拾ってきたガキに育てた恩着せてよ。今じゃ立派にあの人の玉よけになってるじゃねえか。おめえと錦山、頭のためなら命も惜しくねえってよ。こういうの洗脳っていうのか。
そろそろ本題に入ってもらえませんか、クゼの兄貴。あんたの話はさっぱり先が見えねえ。
桐生、お前風間の頭をスパイしろ。
何？
殻の一粒の話はしたな。それさえ手にするや俺が次の若頭、堂島組の跡目を。だがそのために必要なあの土地のある情報ってやつを檻の中の頭が握ってやがる。
ある情報？
ああ、お前そいつを頭から探り出せ。うまくやりゃ組での将来を俺が約束してやる。あの人まさかお前に裏切られるとは思ってねえからな。構成員25000の登場会、その直系堂島組でのし上がったとなるや大した出世だ。それに例の殺しの真犯人も渡して
やっぱりあんたが俺をはめたんだな。
さあな。ただこの話を蹴りゃおめえは確実に無所行きだ。俺につくか、もう先のねえ風間につくか、好きな方選べ。
That's a great position to find
だ
yourself
が
in.
返事は今だ。この場でしろ。
クゼな兄貴。
なんだ。
あんたは賢いつもりで立ち回ってるんだろうが、全然器じゃねえよ。
何？
俺のこともおやっさんのことも。あんたは何も分かっちゃいね
え。ガキがこの俺を敵に回すのか？本当にその覚悟があんだろうな。
覚悟ならありますよ。それが極道ってもんでしょうが。
As you heard, he's using the word Gokudo, as Judge pointed out earlier. Scrolling up. Been playing game of new job. Ironically, not yet playing game and working on it new job. That's fair. That's my beeper. Not a number I recognize. Who is it? Recognize the number. Not his number, but that's got to be Nishiki calling. Find a phone and call him back. Alright, catching up. Yeah, one thing I've discovered fairly early on, Lindsay, is that there are a lot of people who don't necessarily actively play the games of the studios they work at. It's always good to, but a lot of times people are just there because they know how to do the job and they know how to complete it. And it's really interesting. I like that dynamic a lot. It provides some really neat insight that you wouldn't otherwise get. Massive Urge played playing games and spent most of the afternoon playing Ace Combat 6. Also playing up to Chapter 5 of Ishin. Got the Nyaners card. Yeah, there's some really interesting people that you can unlock in that game. Deep Rock Galactic, Warframe still, tried LoL for the first time. I have opinions, Railgrade still, Blood Bowl 2. Opinions about Void Bastards and other light stuff. Ooh. Yeah, Void Bastards is interesting. We've talked about it a little bit before. Been playing Pikmin 2, finished Pizza Tower first playthrough. I still gotta finish that. And I really want to beat Pikmin 2 for the first time. Future stream game? No. Gotta get back to Freedom Planet 2. I gotta beat the first one. Also, did a couple of runs of Burlyman at Sea. I have been wanting to play that. Is it good? I've heard interesting things. You think you're ready for what that entails? Boss fight, maybe 2. I can deal with that. Have you tried 3 or 4? I'm sure it's going to be a few. This will at least be 1, right? Just 1 fight. Surely.
もしもし、桐生だな。錦山だ。
ああ、やっぱりお前からの呼び出しだったんだな、錦。お前今どこにいる？
風間組の事務所だ。天下一通りの。
風間組？なんでお前そんなとこに？
今、柏木さんと会って話してる。なんかいい知恵貸してもらおうと思ってよ。なんせ柏木さんはあの風間のおやすさんの片腕だ。
なるほどな。
それよりお前の方はどうだったんだ？もう堂島組の事務所からはとっくに出てるんだろう。
ああ、だがいろいろあった。
いろいろ？
そいつは直接会ってから話す。
分かった。なら俺は柏木さんと風間組で待ってるからすぐ来てくれ。実はな、お前も柏木さんの話を聞いといた方が良さそうなんだ。お前殻の一つぼって聞いたことあるか？
久世の兄貴からさっき聞かされたばかりだ。どうやら柏木さんは何もかもお見通しらしいな。俺もすぐそっちに向かう。
Good. Each run is a short choose-your-own adventure story. You can see each route compiled into a little storybook at the end. That's really cool. I love that idea. I was kind of sold on the, like, just the name and the visuals. So I'm glad to know that, like, it's also got some, like, it's got a neat gameplay hook. I love kicking a dude so hard that money flies out of him. One of my favorite things about video games. Bonk. Earned a total of 1 million yen in battle. Well, okay. Ooh. God, I love that. Love to see a dude just go flying. God, what have I been playing? I haven't really been playing much, other than Theatrhythm and Ishin. We've been playing Yakuza 4 on our own time. I've been playing through the series with Lark, kind of show her everything. And she's getting, like, as she mentioned at the beginning of the stream, she's getting context now for events in this game that are a direct continuation of events from Yakuza 4. Which is really interesting. 3 dudes with amazing beards find a blank map and set off to find adventure. It's a solid hook. Hell yeah. Oh, I love that trivia. Chinpira. Disrespectful term for low-ranking street-level Yakuza. I mean, like, he's just a brawler, so it makes sense. The intern fighting style.
すいません、柏木さん。お手間かけさせるような真似しちまった。はい。
よく無事だったな。お前が本家から呼び出されたってとこまでは錦山から聞いてる。
Remember this face. Osamu Kashiwagi.
そっから先何があったか大方予想がつく。久世のおじきあたりが風間を裏切れとでも言ってきたんじゃねえか。
ええ、そうです。
どういうことなんです？
殻の一坪で桐生が死なせたって死体は銃で殺されていた。もちろんこいつがそんなことするわけがねえ。つまり誰かにはめられたんだ。
それもっと早く言ってくださいよ。俺はもう本当に兄弟が人殺しになっちまったのかと。
錦、
面倒なことになったな、桐生。とにかく久世と何があったか全部話せ。
Yeah, Kashiwagi is a bro. We love him dearly. We're going to continue loving him dearly.
つまり若頭補佐の三人衆が頭の座を争っているってわけだ。風間の親父がいないのをいいことにな。
冗談じゃねえ。おやっさん以外に堂島の頭が務まるかよ。
落ち着け錦山。それより久世の話に出た殻の一坪だ。お前らが知ってるのはほんの触りだけだな。
ええ、柏木さんは詳しくご存知なんすか？
ああ、まず今カムロ町のある一帯に大規模な再開発計画があってな。堂島組の例の若頭補佐3人が食い争うように地上げをしてる。
それなら聞いてます。権利者バラバラの土地に根こそぎ買い漁ってるって。そいつをまとめ上げてでかく転売する腹でしょう。
そうだ。だがその中にどうやっても手に入れられねえたった一坪ばかりの更地があんだよ。
それが殻の一坪。
ああ、そいつは最近になって一帯の地上げが8割方終わろうって時に見つかった土地でな。厄介なもんで再開発用地のど真ん中にある。そこが手に入らん限りいくら周りの土地まとめても売り物にならねえ。
そんなからくりがあったのか。ところでその一坪まだ誰も手に入れてないんですか？
所有者が行方不明らしい。もし今出てくりゃ10億って値になってんだがな。
10億？たった一坪の土地が？あ
あ、殻の一坪がかけりゃ再開発自体がひっくり返る。だが堂島組は周り一帯の地上げにもう100億以上突っ込んでんだ。一坪10億だろうが今さら引けやしねえ。
久世はその土地を手に入れるのに必要なある情報を風間のおやっさんが握っていると言っていました。
風間のおやっさんの持ってる情報って何です？
いや、わからねえ。俺も初耳だ。
でもやっぱり姿消している土地の所有者に関係することでしょうね。何にしても久世はその情報をおやっさんから探らせるために桐生をはめたってわけか。
ああ、そのために人一人殺してまたな。
おめえら今の状況わかるか？桐生は当然として追い詰められてんのは風間の親父も同じだ。桐生が仇殺したってことで後見人の親父もけじめを迫られる。その上久世が殻の一坪手にして若頭になってみろ。奴は親父を必ず組から追い出す。
組から追い出す？
まさか堂島組の波紋もあり得ると？
ああ、親父も無所にいる以上今は何も手が打てね
え。あのおやっさんが波紋？
破門された極道の末路は言わなくてもわかるな。一度上までのし上がった後で底辺の屈辱に耐えられる人間は少ねえ。自殺したホームレスに元極道って肩書きがついてるのは珍しい話じゃない。
でも桐生は実際殺しはやってないんです。こいつの疑いさえ晴らしゃおやさんも波紋にはならねえはずでしょう。
疑いを晴らすには真犯人を抑える必要がある。
そうだ。だが久世が真犯人を握ってる以上手は出せん。相手は堂島組の幹部だ。この世界で上に噛みつくことは何があっても許されねえ。
でもこのままじゃ桐生は無所にぶち込まれるんですよ。
俺らが久世に手を出せば風間の親父は余計立場が悪くなる。その時点で波紋は確実になるな。
だったらどうすりゃいいんですか俺たちは。
柏木さん。
Now we're about to see
とりあえず俺の濡れ衣も殻の一粒も後回しだ。
a common trait for Kiryu.
とにかく俺はおやっさんを守るために動きます。
何かいい手があるのか。
Makes a plan and he sticks to it. By God.
俺の不始末は俺一人でけじめつけます。おやっさんに責任がいかないようにするにはもうこの手しか残ってね。
一人でけじめつけるって何する気だ桐
生。俺は今日限り堂島組を抜ける。杯返して極道から足を洗う。
桐生、お前
今回の一件とにかく俺一人の責任としてケリをつけるんだ。その後クゼを捕まえて真犯人の居場所を吐かせる。
何言ってんだ。杯もらって3年そこらのヤクザが5体満足で足洗えるわけねえだろ。最悪殺されんぞ。認めたかねえけど今の堂島組仕切ってんのはクゼだ。それを袖にしたお前が組み抜けるっつってあいつが生かしとくと思うか。
杯返す先はクゼじゃねえ、堂島組長だ。それにまだ殺されると決まったわけじゃねえ。車回してくれ錦。これから組の事務所に行く。
I think it's a risk I'm willing to take.
やけになってるだけじゃねえか。
うるせえ。他に手はねえんだ。このまま指くわえて見てるわけにはいかね
え。やめろ桐生。錦山の言ってることは正しい。
正しいかどうかなんてどうでもいい。所詮俺は風間のおやっさんについていくために極道になっただけの半端もんです。俺の不始末でおやっさんに迷惑かけるくらいなら俺にも覚悟があります。
おめえ舐めたこと言ってんじゃねえぞ。あ？俺の言うことが聞けねえのか。
ああ桐生。ええ、たとえ風間のおやっさんが止めたとしても俺は行きます。
こんな
許してください柏木さん。錦、車頼む。長い間お世話になりました。
Why do we even have all these boxes of sandpaper? Okay, so the summary. They're trying to get this empty lot because they want a package deal. And the only person who seems to know anything about that empty lot is Kazama, who is currently in prison. Yakuza, along with the other Dojima lieutenants most likely, or possibly not, set Kiryu up so that he could force him to take accountability by spying on Kazama for him. And now, Kiryu has decided, actually, fuck that. I quit the Yakuza, and I'm going to punch you to death until you tell me what I need to know. A common theme in this game is, if the rules prevent you from doing what is morally just, then the rules are the problem. He's a bit of a loose cannon, but without all the ACAB stuff attached to it. And in fairness, he tends to try to do the right thing, even if it's utterly reckless and it might kill him. But we're going to see if we can finish off Chapter 1 before we stop today. And if we go a little over time, so be it. Here we go. Okay, where is it? Here we go. This is where we need to go. Yes, gotta actually talk to Nishiki. There's no paradox. If you do not agree to uphold the social contract, you're not part of that society and neither protected nor bound by it. Funny enough, that Screw the Rules thing is actually the lyrics of Judgment. Yeah, a lot of the songs that they choose for this, like, whenever Kiryu is singing, they're usually in some way narratively relevant. With Kamurocho Lullaby being the only one that isn't exclusively that way, but he's an action protagonist. All right. This game has about like 10 chapters, and some are going to be way longer than others. But this one has like the most amount of restrictions, so we're not going to be able to like do a hell of a lot until chapter 2. Sunflower Orphanage.
なんでだよ、おやつ。俺らの道は俺らが自分で決める。
Even babier, Kiryu.
今まで育ててもらった恩とは別の話だ。今さら善人分だよ。あんたもヤクザなんだろ。だったら俺らがヤクザになるのを止める資格なんてねえじゃねえか。キリュウ。
He actually said Yakuza.
俺たちはずっとあんたの背中を見て育ったんだ。いい車乗って肩で風切って周りの人間に頭下げられて、そういう人間になりてえって俺たちがそう思っちゃいけねえのかよ。施設上がりの人間は夢を見ることも許されねえってのか。
Dad, why can't you let me follow my dream of being a career criminal?
何もぼーっとしてただけだ。
俺はよ、いつだったかおやっさんに殴られていた時のことを思い出してた。俺たちがこの道に入る前の晩だったよな、確か。てっきりお前も同じことを思い出してるもんだと思ってたよ。
やっぱりおめえにはかなわねえな、兄弟。
I do kind of love it because Kiryu starts out as an orphan and sees that Kazuma has been able to luxuriate as much as he wants. To sit with like wealth and fortune and respect.
見慣れたはずの事務所が今日はやけに不気味に見えるな。
お疲れ様っす。
親父は堂島組長は事務所にいるか。
ええ、いらしてます。
ここで降りんのは俺一人だ。
え？
組長に伝えてくれ。桐生一馬が杯を返しに来たってな。
桐生さん、本気っすか？
ああ。
Suddenly reminded of Narantia and JoJo Part 5. By the way, it's an underrated part, and people should like it more. Really good. Actually, if you like Yakuza, you might like Part 5.
組長に話をつける。 死ぬと決まったわけじゃねえ。せいぜい器用にやってみるさ。
お前にそんな真似ができるのかよ、バカ野郎が。
またな。
It'll be fine. See you later, bro.
「組を抜けて」ってことでいいんだな、キ
はい。組長に波紋のお願いに上がりました。お取り次ぎ願います、クゼの兄貴。
ああ、残念だったな。土曜の8時じゃダメだ。親父のお気に入りのテレビの時間なんでな。話だったら代わりに俺が聞いてやる。てめえ、縁故も詰めてねえじゃねえか。手ぶらで組抜けの挨拶とはな。てめえ極道舐めてんのか。ああ、
あんたと話に来たわけじゃねえ。
Kiryu never loses his pinky.
組長はどこにいるんだ。
今現場で組仕切ってんのはこの俺だ。口の利き方には気をつけろよ。ああ、縁故は詰めねえわ。金も持ってこねえ。
Ian McShane as Kuze. I would be into that.
組抜けさせてくださいってか。お学生気分で敷居またげるほど極道の世界甘くねえぞこら。
Considering the English voice acting cast for Yakuza 1, they probably would have done it at some point.
今なら全部水流してやる。風間の頭から彼らの一粒の情報を聞き出せ。もうそれしかお前の生きる道はねえんだからよ。
組長に会わせてもらえませんか。ほら、破門してもらいに来たんす。
答えはノーってことか。そうかい。じゃあもういいわ。てめえは使い物にならねえってことだな。お前には俺のそばについてのし上がるチャンスがあった。そいつを蹴らなきゃ死なずに済んだのだよ。あ、米だ。
はい。
消し方考えろ。
地味ですけど山の中で生き埋めが一番かと。薬品でドロドロにして流すってのもありですが。
ああ、死体は残せよ。後々こいつの死体が見つかった方がいいんだよ。堂島組は身内のしつけには厳しいって方が本家での評判も上がるってもんよ。
Well, Judge, in 2 chapters, we're gonna meet the character that was voiced by Mark Hamill in that English stuff. We've already met the guy who was played by Michael Rosenbaum. Ishiki.
組を勝手に殺すのか。組長に無断で。
寝ぼけてんのか。もう親父なんて関係ねえよ。てめえは組抜けたんだろうが。
Hey.
確かにそうだ。その言葉待ってたぜ。
何？てめえ兄貴分に向かって何しやがる。
兄貴分だと。俺はもうこの組の人間じゃねえ。あんたさっきそう言ったはずだ。
I love this bit. Wants to control the board, but is too clumsy with the pieces.
かかってくんのはあんたらの勝手だが、こっちも遠慮なく手出させてもらう。
クゼの兄貴、こいつは俺がやらしてもらいますよ。
任せる。好きにしろや。
待て、あんたにはまだ話がある。
俺にはねえ。どうしてお前はここで死ぬんだ。もし生きて俺んとこまで来られたら話ぐらい聞いてやる。
なら首洗って待ってろ。
So we're definitely going to go a little over time today, which is going to happen a lot with this game because it will clear the scenery as much as it needs to.
いつでもいいぜ。
So it's gauntlet time. So Kuze basically just accidentally let Kiryu go without so much of a struggle. And he had witnesses all around. Which is just great. You love to see it. And I do love the fact that, like, Kiryu shows, despite making some dumb decisions, shows a hell of a lot of restraint, all things considered. And then the instant he knows he's been unleashed, everybody dies. Love how it's only been 2 hours and you're already beating the shit out of your own family, right? It's great. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna switch to... Whoop. Here. Okay. No comment on the beating up your own family. I see the word aspirational there. I'm saying nothing. Thanks for coming by, Nekra. Nekrabad. All right, one more dude. You know what? Have a chair. Holy cow, we just shot up to 4.5 million, so let's go ahead and buy some abilities for ourselves. Someone say something? I didn't hear anything. No one said a damn thing. Ever. So we're gonna punch in the cheapest of seats. These are only about 400,000 yen. We've got a knockdown ability, a raise in... Yeah, so I'm gonna focus on the stuff that's like super cheap. Take a seat. I did want to say that, and I didn't say that because I'm not very smart sometimes. Maximum health, throw your entire body behind a vicious kick. Ooh, yes, that'll be good. You might even use that during the gauntlet. And we do have 2.5 million on us, but I'm going to hold on for now. Hey, nice bat. I'd like to take a swing at that. Oh, and a wooden sword. Is there another dude who wants to get hit? Come on. Okay, doorways are a bit of a difficult thing in this game, so. Ow. Okay. That's actually about to die out. We're going to toss it for the moment and pick this up instead. Oops. Oh. That was not my most graceful moment, and it might even kill us. Let's see. How much will that do? Ooh, fills us up. Cool. Box of nails. Ow. Come on. Come on. There we go. We're gonna go 5 million yen in battle. That's another point. And my favorite transition? Picking people straight through doors. It's very good. Okay, so there are a couple of different enemy types in this game, in all the Yakuza games, that are the absolute worst. And this guy right here is one of them. Literally just stands there with a large thing to hit you with. Literally all he does. He's a humongous pain in the butt. Not getting us this time. And leaving him where he is. Oh, I love that so much. You know, after God Hand, I'm actually really appreciative that we get to play another beat 'em up. And open the door. Ooh, what's over here? Let's hold on to this, even though we can't really use any abilities with it. We have these things called heat actions, which let us do some, like, massive damage. Oh, you stop that. Why did you think that was gonna help you? The most honest way to open a door, right? Oh, that's a really gratifying way to hit somebody. And dunk. I love that so much. Just sending a dude who sucks through the door away of his face. Oh, whoa. Oh, hey, buddy. It's coming right on us. We have so much money. Let's go ahead and buy more abilities. As you see Kiryu punch this guy through like 5 doors, please remember, the entire crux of this plot is that Kiryu would never kill a man. It's true, he never would, under any circumstance. And that's especially going to be true later in the game, during a vehicle chase sequence. Okay, what did I just buy? Increases heat attack power, maximum health, and mighty knee strike unleashed from a low stance. Okay. That's just a hold triangle attack. Damn, blocked from the other side. I don't see any other way. Guess I'll have to jump it. Get ready for this interactives. No, wait, never mind. Hey, dudes. Whee! Love it. I wonder if I can smash one of these guys into a urinal, actually. Give me. Yes. Thank you. All I wanted. You really pissed these guys off. Really had to let that joke leak out, huh? Kind of bowl the whole chat over with it. Oh yeah, this game actually has reflections. Of a kind. What a drip, right? Well, at least the joke didn't tank, you know? But maybe we should put a lid on it. You're in a lot of trouble now. I'm blessed with success. Dude who's willing to kick a dude so hard out the window that he nearly falls out the window himself, you know? Hey, you don't want to get too far around the U-bend. And no one died. That is the most important thing, Malik. No one died. Hi, Marty.
派手な短歌切るだけあってなかなかやるなおめえさんも
The siren song of puns will sing me to my rest.
風間の頭もいいガキをスカウトしたもんだ
Good night,
俺がまだボクシングやってた頃におめえと会ってたらプロモーターになりたいぐらいだ
クゼ口が聞けなくなる前に吐け殻の一粒の真犯人は誰なんだどこに隠してる
ガキが調子に乗りやがって
Marnie wants the stream to be over. He's gonna have to be patient. Now for one of the trademarks of the series. Old dudes ripping off their tops and showing how utterly ripped they are. Seriously. Look at this dude.
お前はもうこの手で直接やらねえと気が済まね
えいつまで脳がきたるてんださっさとかかってこい
He also has the King of Hell on his back. Interesting. Oh yeah. There are actually a few pretty good articles that actually go into the symbology of all the tattoos throughout the series. And it is utterly fascinating. They put an incredible amount of thought and artistry into it. And now it's time to fight Kuze, the one and only time we are ever going to fight him. All while Marnie paws at my chest from out of nowhere. What the hell, cat? Kuze's tattoo is of Enma, who judges souls if they're worthy of moving into the afterlife. Okay, so now that he's glowing, he's going to be like a little bit extra durable. He's going to be a little bit more aggressive on both the offensive and defensive. And he also has, forget what it's called, but he basically has armor. Pledge of Demon. Ow. We're going to switch over to the rush style because we need to be better at evasion. Repeating heat moves reduces their damage. Ooh. I don't think I ever actually knew that. That's interesting. That's good to know. This might be the best I've ever done on this particular fight at the start of the game. The fire is actually visible to other people. That's right. These games have kind of a weird sense for the supernatural. Hi, AJ. Coming in right at the end, but hi. That might be the last fight of this chapter.
Kiryu, てめえは兄弟手貸せこのガッシュバッシュ
Try it. I'll fight you too. Here he comes. Dude, we are going to be seeing for a long time. Love the frump on this man.
Oyashi.
Dojima. Kumicho.
Sohei Dojima.
怠慢張ってたんじゃねえのか、クゼ。堂島の若頭補佐ともあろうもんが、みっともねえ恥さらしやがる。風間の器には程遠いな。
でも親父、その頭が拾ってきたガキがこいつです。桐生一馬です。
お前取り立てで相手ぶっ殺しちまったそうだな。バカな真似しやがって。
そのことで組長にお願いに上がりました。
I am a fucking moron, but not in the way that you think.
俺は誓って殺しはやってません。ですが疑いがかかってる以上、組に迷惑をかけられません。だから俺を破門にしてください。
虫がいいこと言ってんじゃねえぞバカ野郎。親父、こいつは俺がきっちりけじめつけます。これ以上親父に迷惑かけませんから。
お前仇に手かけんのか。桐生はお前の裁量で組抜けさせたんじゃなかったのか。
そんなこと、いや俺はしてません。
親父に向かって嘘はよくねえな兄弟。
あわ
の俺もはっきり聞きました。桐生はもう組を抜けた人間だ。それを殺すのに親父の許しはいらない。そう言ってましたよね、クゼの兄貴。
てめえ
らクゼ、これ以上無様さらす気か。
You love to see a dude digging his own grave, you know? In Western circles, we call that being hoisted by your own petard. You did this to yourself.
さあ兄弟、久世剣能界の人間なら作法は知っていますよね。
Scroll back up. The
兄
point
貴の好
Judge
きな
made.
けじめです。男、見せてください。
See if I can find it. Dropping off a pinky is called Yubitsume. It makes it harder for someone to hold a sword. The idea is to teach caution. If you can no longer easily wield a sword, you're probably going to be more careful in the future. Yeah, I actually... Kuze sucks, but in this particular regard, he really tries to put his money where his mouth is. I'm sure this is the last we'll see of him. Absolutely. Why would he find us with one less pinky? We have one extra finger. That is a huge advantage. You're just like, yeah, you did this to yourself, man. Another explanation for the pinky thing is that, in theory, being unable to use a sword also makes you rely more on others. Like, you can't just do everything yourself.
うちの若頭補佐が一度口にしたことだ。桐生一馬、今日限り堂島組を破門とする。堂島組長。ありがとうございます。桐生、ここまで苦労して組を抜けたかった理由は何なんだ。俺と風間のおやっさんの身の潔白を明らかにするためです。今回の一件、俺は殺しをやってません。風間のおやっさんも全く関わりありません。ですが、あの一坪で俺が金を取り立てた男が死に、組に迷惑かけちまったのは事実です。俺は組抜けて責任取らせてもらいます。ですからどうか風間の親父のことだけは。さあ、飯でも食うか。はい。堂島組長、お前が組抜けて取れる責任ってのは何だ。それは絶対に俺があの一粒で男を殺した犯人を捕まえます。それで俺と風間の親さんの身の潔白を。そうか、その必要はない。でも犯人は。
犯人？そんなのはサツが勝手に探す。お前はもう仇だ。
それじゃけじめがつきません。
けじめ？だからてめえは仇だろうが。今さらごちゃごちゃうるせえんだ。
お前は自分の不手際があると認めるところはあるんだろう。はい、少なくとも自分があの場所で追い込みかけなければ、ひょっとしたらこんなことには。だから破門を申し出た。そうです。安心しろ。けじめならきっちり取ってもらうさ。え、風間が拾ってきたガキ、桐生、お前の不手際であの土地に手が出しづらくなっちまった。その責任は風間に取ってもらう。お前もさっきまで極道だったんだ。この理屈はわかるだろう。堂島組長、極道は一度身引いたらしまいだ。お前は仇として幸せになる道でも探すんだな。
Just like that, Kiryu made everything worse.
どうすればいいんだ。じゃあ俺は はどうすればいいんだ。
Doggy. Now we changed the name of the series. Have we considered Like a Dragon?
立てますか。このままだと風邪をひいてしまいますよ。私は立花と申します。
立花。
あなたが今置かれている状況は全て承知しています。
So, for those of you who love the
私
ship,
はあなたと会うこの時をずっと前から待っていたんです。少しだけ話
Are you okay, sir?
聞いていただけませんか。
The protagonist being dramatic.
桐生一馬さん。
Cannot wait to dig more into this character because he's one of my favorites in this game. In a game filled with favorite characters, this one is my favorite. All right, so we made 11 million yen, which is worth 2 million yen grand pianos. As you can see, this game is all about the money. So, with that done, it's time to sign off for the day. Thankfully, when we start next time, we're going to get a lovely little like catch up on everything that's happened so far. And just like so, actually. So we're going to pause here, make sure we don't catch anything else. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be. There is someone who is truly, truly in love with Kiryu, and honestly, who Kiryu kind of deserved. Yeah, that's fair. So this is the game we're going to be sticking with for a while. We'll still be doing like Fine Little Guy Friends Days, and I am planning on playing Signalis and Bloodborne PSX once we're done with Yakuza 0. I also want to consider a sub-goal for doing all sub-stories for this game. I'm still kind of working that out. But we are going to pick up a few sub-stories along the way, and I'm going to try and set it up, because this can be a long game, but honestly, it'll be fun. Anyway, that's it for today. I've been Robin, and Interjack Without a C, and will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. VODs are going to be available for 60 days after initial airing, and starting today, I'm going to be uploading Yakuza 0 to my YouTube channel, and I'll provide a link for it so that you can just check it out whenever you want after the VODs are gone. Let's see. There are follower and subscriber exclusive emotes, including the Hi Debbie emote designed by Lark, and the Angelos Poggers emote as depicted in Drakengard 1. Like an Ostrich 0. And if you want to support the channel, follow, give me, click the notification bell, and consider a subscription. It gives you it gives you emotes, it gives you multiple tiers of emotes even. Yeah, that's everything. And of course, all the money from subscriptions goes straight back into the channel. I bought this mic just for that. Yeah, that's it. So, yeah, thank you all for coming once again. Everybody, get hydrated, get vaccinated, as I'm about to tomorrow get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, be God. Bye, everybody.